Hello friends, today we'll discuss about auditory pathway and mechanism of hearing. As we all know that hair cells, they are receptors in the organ of corti. Now, nerve fibers supplying hair cells, they go to spiral ganglion, and axons of the spiral ganglion, they form cochlear division of vestibulocochlear nerve, that is 8th cranial nerve. And this cochlear division of 8th cranial nerve ends in the ventral and dorsal cochlear nuclei in medulla. From this nuclei, second order neurons, they start and they pass to opposite side to superior olive and trapezoid body. Fibers, they pass to inferior colliculi, which is the center for auditory reflexes. From inferior colliculi, these fibers, they pass to medial geniculate body, and from medial geniculate body, the fibers, they pass through auditory radiation to primary auditory cortex, that is area number 41, and auditory association area, area number 20, 21 and 22. You can see here this is auditory pathway. Now, primary auditory cortex, that is area number 41, it is located in the superior temporal gyrus of cerebral cortex and function is to receive auditory information. Auditory association area, area 20 and 21, it is located in the middle and inferior temporal gyri and their functions, that is interpretation and integration of auditory impulses. Area 22, known as vernix area, that is located in the superior temporal gyrus just behind primary auditory area. You can get the idea about all these areas in the diagram. Function of area 22, that is interpretation and understanding of auditory information. Now, mechanism of hearing. Ear converts the sound waves into action potential in the auditory nerve. What is the role of external ear? External ear has pinna, which is important for the collection of sound waves and localization of the source of the sound wave. External auditory canal, that is important for transmission of sound waves, and wax, which is present in the external auditory canal, that traps the foreign particles and keep the canal clear. Role of middle ear. Tympanic membrane acts as pressure receiver. It also acts as resonator, that is vibrator, and it also dampens the sound waves. Ear ossicles, they function as lever system and they magnify the sound intensity 1.2 to 1.3 times. Because the surface area of tympanic membrane is 50 mm square and the surface area of oval window is 3 mm square. Therefore, surface area reduces by 17 times and therefore the pressure increases 17 times. Another is tympanic reflex, which is also known as acoustic reflex. It is a protective reflex and the stimulus for the reflex is loud sound. Whenever the person is exposed to loud sound, there is contraction of tensor tympani muscle that causes tensioning of tympanic membrane and therefore vibration of tympanic membrane decreases. Same way, here there is contraction of stapedius which pulls the stapes from the oval window. Therefore, sudden, brief, extremely loud sound, for example, when there is bomb explosion or gunshot, it causes deafness in the individual because the reaction time, that is 40 to 160 millisecond. Role of internal ear. Vibration of basilar membrane. Inward movement of the foot plate of the stapes into the oval window causes pressure in the perilymph of scala vestibuli, and because of that there is depression of the basilar membrane and transmission of this pressure to the round window, which causes bulging of the round window. Stimulation of hair cells. As the hair cells are embedded in the tectorial membrane, because of movement of basilar membrane, as we have discussed, there is bending of hair cells, and bending of hair cells generate action potential in the auditory nerve. So this way action potentials are generated in the auditory nerve, and as we have discussed, sound waves are converted into action potentials in the auditory nerve. So this is about mechanism of hearing. Thank you.